Look, nobody's got time for vague hope or empty hype when the planet's burning and markets are shaking. Everyone's feeling the sting, the frustration of wanting to back something real, something that actually moves the needle on climate, while dodging the endless smoke and mirrors of greenwashing and hype cycles. Founders are drained chasing funding that's either slow or tied to outdated ideas. Investors are pissed off watching hype stocks pop and crash, and professionals burned out trying to decode what actually matters in this swirl of tech, policy, and social pressure. The truth is brutal. Low-carbon tech stocks are living in one of the most volatile, misunderstood corners of the market. But here's a secret few say out loud. Explosive growth isn't about betting blindly on the next big thing pushed by headlines or political fads. It's about drilling deep into the numbers nobody wants to unpack, understanding the tech that's not just sexy today but scalable tomorrow, and aligning with founders who don't just pitch a product. They are relentlessly solving a real problem, forcing ecosystems to shift because they actually have to, not just because it's trendy. If you want to own the upside here, first you ditch the usual crap that clouds clear judgment, the noise around subsidies disappearing by next year, the nonsense of peak clean energy debates, or the shallow hype around big names with empty roadmaps. Instead, laser focus on companies building infrastructure, not shiny gadgets, because infrastructure is the backbone that makes change unstoppable. Think next-gen battery tech that can swap out dirty grids, or carbon capture players with real moats buried in patents, not just PR. Ask yourself, do they have scalable manufacturing, locked-in supply chains, partnerships that can't be copied overnight? If not, don't touch them. Most founders out there are chasing capital with flashy stories, but no defensible tech or market position. Your job is to be ruthless and hunger for founders who live in scarcity, not comfort. People who sweat through problems no one else sees yet, but are piecing together breakthroughs forced by necessity, not greed. Those founders? They aren't wannabes. They're the shock troops of climate tech, and they deserve your capital and your fiercest support. That's the battlefield behind the IPOs and funding rounds everyone watches. It's raw, ugly, but it's real. Don't get caught in the herd either. You want to get out front by scanning beyond obvious tickers and hype sectors. Look for overlooked niches where carbon reduction isn't the headline but the baseline, like climate-adaptive materials, software that optimizes energy usage at scale, or industrial processes, scrap conventional assumptions, and double down on efficiency. These signal moves are harder to spot, but when they hit, they redefine markets. If your portfolio never shifts to include these early, you're leaving growth on the table and settling for second place. And here's the kicker. While everyone's debating short-term politics or chasing viral stock tips, your edge is in patience married to brutal scrutiny. Make no mistake, impact investing isn't charity, it's war. You invest in people who know failure is just a step in the process. You stand shoulder to shoulder with operators who are mentally and strategically set to weather storms, adapt faster than legacy industries, and build lasting market moats. This isn't about jumping on bandwagons, it's about backing the rare few who can actually rewrite what energy and industry mean for the next decade. If this sounds overwhelming, good, it should. This space will chew up the unprepared and spit them out. But if you want in, lean hard into your conviction. Scout harder, dig deeper, demand more. Know your tech, call out smoke, reject comfortable investments that feel safe. Your money and network can either feed the empty hype or fuel the rare founders who are genuinely shifting gears for the better future. Stop whining about how hard it is. Use that frustration to get brutal in your research and brutal in your selection. Focus on companies layering defensibility, tech, scale, partnerships, and market traction that's not showy but real. Act now. Own this space. Because when the low-carbon revolution explodes, it won't wait for the slow or the timid. It always rewards the few who prepared for the fight no one else saw coming. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.